It used to be easy to figure out which chipset you would find under the hood of your Galaxy S flagship phone. If you lived in North America or China, your handset would have the latest Snapdragon chipset inside. Elsewhere, your Galaxy S phone would be powered by the latest Exynos chipset designed by Samsung. The one exception was in 2015 when the Snapdragon 810 had a problem with overheating. The Exynos S24 powered all Galaxy S6 series handsets no matter what region they were shipped to. Over the years, the Snapdragon chips have become extremely powerful and energy efficient, and this year, an overclocked Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy was used on all S23 models. But what will happen next year? Stating the obvious, nothing becomes official until Samsung says it is so. Nothing is official until it is, so you could say that the purpose of the Exynos 2400 will be open to interpretation until Samsung officially spills the beans on the Galaxy S24 series. But according to a new rumor, there's nothing more to debate. The Exynos 2400 is meant to fuel the upcoming S24 flagship phones in select markets. With that in mind, Twitter tipster Exynos tweeted that Samsung's MX unit has approved mass production of the Exynos 2400 and that the chipset will power the S24 series in certain markets. According to the tipster, the Exynos 2400 chipset will feature a 10-core CPU based on the ARM version 9 architecture. The GPU will be the RDNA 2 from AMD. The fact that the MX unit signed off on the mass production of the Exynos 2400 is significant since it suggests that the unit plans on using the chipset for a product that is under its umbrella. And yes, the Galaxy line of handsets is one of the devices that the MX unit is in charge of. You might say to yourself, perhaps the Exynos 2400 is being greenlit for use with a tablet or another Galaxy phone, and you might be correct. However, the Exynos 2400 could be competitive with Qualcomm's next-gen Snapdragon chip if another rumor turns out to be true. Recently, we told you about speculation that the Exynos 2400 will employ fan-out wafer-level packaging that eliminates the need for a printed circuit board. As a result, the Exynos 2400 could show improved performance with greater energy efficiency. The chip will reportedly be manufactured by Samsung Foundry using its Forum LPP process node. Sure, the Galaxy S23 line is still fresh and new, but that won't stop the speculation about what lies ahead for the Galaxy S24 series. Already there is talk that Samsung might drop one of the telephoto cameras on the S24 Ultra, leaving the periscope camera on the device. Meanwhile, for starters, the S24 and S24 Plus will get a much-needed memory upgrade. One can now configure both phones with up to 12 gigs of RAM, although it is unknown if their base variants will come with that much. The Ultra, like its predecessors, will max out at 16 gigs of system memory. On the display front, both Vanilla and Plus model will use a brighter, more power-efficient version of Samsung's M11 AMOLED panel. It tacitly confirms they could be stuck at 1080p in Aero and 1200p is the norm. Samsung going back to Exynos next year reportedly has to do with the dropping market share of its Exynos processors. However, the company's mobile division won't risk the sales of its latest flagship models if the Exynos 2400 isn't as good as the unannounced Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, if not better. But if early rumors are anything to go by, things are looking quite promising. So what are your thoughts on Samsung's Exynos processor? Let us know it down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, then a sub to the channel will be massive, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.